Now, what is the threat by diabetes? According to International Diabetic Federation, in the year 2021, diabetes and its complications are responsible to about 12.2% of all the deaths documented in the year. And also, it is constitutes about 9% of the total global health expenditure. And in every 8 seconds, someone dies with diabetes. And patients with diabetes are up to 3 times more likely to develop cardiovascular diseases like heart attack and brain stroke. And it is the most common cause of amputation of lower limb. On an average, every 30 seconds, a lower limb is lost due to diabetes in someone somewhere in the world. And kidney failure is 10 times more common in patients with diabetes. And 1 in 3 people with diabetes will develop some form of visual loss during their lifetime. And according to the statistics of 2021, about 537 million adults are suffering with diabetes globally. It's about 1 in every 10 individuals is suffering with diabetes. And the figure is going to be 643 millions by the year 2030. And the major problem is about 50% of the patients with diabetes, they don't know that they are having diabetes until they develop some complications, by which time so much of damage would have been done. And 75% of the population with diabetes live in low and middle income countries, which includes India also. And diabetes is responsible for about 6.7 million deaths in 2021. That constitutes about 12% of all the total deaths in that year. And it is responsible for 9% of the total health expenditure, that is about $966 billion in the year 2021. India is considered as the diabetic capital of the world. That means it contains the highest number of diabetic patients when you compare with different countries in the world. It's about 14% of all the individuals with diabetes are in India itself. In India, 1 in every 10 individuals are suffering with diabetes. That is 10% of the population in India are affected with diabetes. Just like the remaining part of the world, in India also, more than 50% of the people suffering with diabetes doesn't know they are having diabetes until they develop some complications, by which time most of the damage has happened. Altered glucose metabolism or hyperglycemia is seen in about 1/4 of pregnant women in India. And in the year 2021, according to International Diabetic Federation, in India, about 74 million of age group of 20 to 79 years are suffering with diabetes. As previously mentioned, more than 50% of the patients doesn't know that they're having diabetes until they develop complications. That about 39 million doesn't know that they're having diabetes. And diabetes is responsible to about 6.47 lakhs of deaths in 2021. And about 2,29,000 people of age group of newborn to 19 years are suffering with diabetes.